Guys, they were opening an entire booster box of OP15. Now, I will say this. Let's get a quick look at it. Check that out. I will say this. This isn't everyone's favorite booster box. It's a little bit different. They might have done my boy Kobe horrible on this manga. Might be one of the worst mangas of all time. I mean, we'll get into that. We'll get into some more stuff as we get into the video. But without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, here we go. Yes, I brought out the 4 Emperor mat. I have, check this out, brought out the 4 Emperor mat. I have this is one of my favorite things ever. So we are going to keep this. This is going to be our top pull trophy case. Let's do that. Let's take another quick look at this booster box. I actually won this booster box from the official One Piece store in Cincinnati. Check that out. Beautiful. It is probably, it's not too far, an hour plus away from me. But yeah, so I won it. I was able to win it. Well, you basically put in for it in the official One Piece store for an opportunity to buy a booster box. If you win the booster box, they would say, hey, listen, you can come and buy it. And boom, that's how that works now. It used to not be like that before the boom. It wasn't like that. What I mean by that, like, I'll tell you, before the boom, I used to be able to get into the official One Piece store and just buy booster boxes. That's not the case anymore. But yeah, I won. I actually won too. My lady also put in, and she kind of helped me out. And there we go, guys. Right off the rip, we have a Sanji alternate art rare. Check that out. Oof. Sanji, he has his egghead space boots on. From there, we'll take a closer look. In a second, we'll take a closer look. I hope that isn't the box pull. I don't think it is. I need to really get better at, check that out. I need to get currently best pull. I really need to get better at, because I know a lot of these boxes have certain rates. So you can kind of know, okay, well, if you got this already, that's your pull, blah, 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 so on and so forth. I don't know how that works, but we do. People say that there is a specific, and we have a Luffy secret. Jeez, back to back? What? Oh my goodness. This is actually kind of nuts. No way. Oh my goodness. Check this out. That's actually really cool. It looks like he has his elephant gun on there. Going for that move. I don't know. I believe this does one up the Sanji. Prices will be up there for the hits, like on all of our videos. Price will be up there. I don't know the price of variants of those. I do know the top chase is what is it? A Luffy treasure rare. I would love that Luffy treasure rare. I would have to say what I'm going for the most isn't a Luffy treasure rare. It would probably be what is it? The Boa treasure rare. Why? Because we've gotten a few pretty cool Boa cards. If you guys watch our shorts, we've had some pretty big Boa pulls. So yeah, that would be awesome if we were able to get some the other Boa secret. Dang, starting off with 2 big pulls. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, from my understanding, we might have like 1 more really big pull in this. This is a really cool Sanji card and come on. Bartolomeo, I'll tell you what, he did have a really cool scene recently. I'll give him his flowers. Taking one and saying, hey, I will drink this poison right now. I don't care. Keep my boy Luffy out of it. Good on him. But yeah. And now looking like Gojo in here. Tell me he doesn't look like Gojo there. And it's even upside down. So, like I was saying, I know that there's 2 manga cards in here. There is, who is it? There's Enel and there's Kobe. And can I be honest? Kobe has the worst possible manga I've ever seen. It has to be the worst manga. Him carrying on. Ooh, this is a really good card because this is very playable. is very playable. It's not a super hit, but it is a very playable card. Let's sleeve up those. The Borsellino is very playable on the yellow decks. People love it. Very popular card right now. But yeah, like I was saying, man, that leave a comment down below. How do you guys feel about Kobe's sorry guys, I'm organized. How do you guys feel about Kobe's manga? Be brutally honest in the comments. I think, if you ask me, quite literally the worst manga of all of them. Come on, man. Quite literally. I mean, especially since he learned Galaxy Punch. He has the ability to have such a cool manga, and I feel like they just did him so dirty and said, oh yeah, you can have a cool manga, but why would we give you a cool manga if we can have you basically shackled up? I mean, yeah. So if we did have a manga chase, it would be the now. I'm 100% speaking of the devil. This is a really cool one. Yeah, it would definitely be the now. I think he is a very cool character. I love his character design, and I do believe that the Nell had quite easily one of the best devil fruits ever. He just had the luck of facing his natural opposition, his natural op, Luffy, Smoker, and Tashigi reversed on there. I believe we should have one more pretty cool pull. I wonder what it would be. We have an alt art, we had a secret, we had an alt, we had a SEC. Those two those aren't my chases, honestly. Which is fine because we do have one more booster box after this. That might, depending on how this one goes, that might be our redemption arc on that. That's a really cool card. Seed Cat. Let me know, guys. Also, how do you guys feel about? Oh, okay, Krieg. How do you guys feel about the current state of One Piece? What I mean by that is, do you guys like the whole way that official One Piece stores are kind of doing things now, where they're saying, hey, we're gonna raffle it off? I prefer that. The reason for that is, before that, what they were doing is, let me tell you something. I strongly dislike Rob Lucci. I just do. But this card is so sick. This is such a sick card. Like, the art on it and everything. I don't like Rob Lucci, but that card is gorgeous. That's a beautiful looking card. I will say that. Yeah, let me know. Let me know, you guys. I prefer the whole raffle thing because I have to be honest, some scalpers are so ruthless. Realistically, they'll be in a line for 7, 8, 9 hours ahead of time, and it's just like people that, you know, like me, like, hey, I have a kid, right? I have a daughter, so I can't really be out there 6 hours ahead of time just waiting to see if there's a first person to line up and whatever. Ooh, we got a cool Rebecca card. So yeah, I prefer the raffle. It also seems like a couple things. One is it makes it a lot easier on the staff, because when I went to pick it up, I just went, told them, hey, I'm picking up, boom, and they're like, okay, cool, and that's it. There wasn't a line, there wasn't hectic, it wasn't anything going like that. And I think that's the way to go about it. It seems fair to me. Of course, there can be, and not only does it seem fair, but people can also, the employees can also choose. This is a really cool reader. People can also choose, like, the employees can, it says it on the fine print, employees can refuse to allow someone to purchase. So if someone, right, if someone goes in and they're like, this guy's been here already or something like that, they can refuse them. It does say that in the fine print, at least for the official One Piece store, it says that. So I think that's cool. I think that's a great way to do it. I think it's Some of her, obviously, no matter what, there's always going to be loopholes, right? Someone could just get someone else to pick it up. There's so many things, right? Nico Robin. Always love me a cool Nico card. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. So, this is my favorite little mouse pad type of thing. Come on, zoom in. The reason for that is that's an OG 1998 Pokemon Center mouse pad that I found online on eBay. I didn't even pay a bunch. Realistically, I didn't. Brook Leader Altar. Okay, I gotta be honest. This is one of the cards that I want to be. I love. Oh, yes. All right, guys. I gotta be honest. This is one of the leaders that I wanted. I love Brook. I love Brook. Brook is one of my favorite. Brook is one of my, and this is gonna be controversial, one of my top 3 of the Pirate Crew. Because one, I'm a sucker for like those dad jokes. I think, are they corny? Are they dumb? Yeah. But like the mood, I love it. I love Brook so much. His whole training arc was just going on a concert. Like, what? But not only that, with all of that aside, going back to the card, look how beautiful this card is. It has a whole crew, it has him singing. The whole crew is just having a good time in the background. Let me see if I can zoom in here more. Everyone's having a good time in the background. This is one of my favorite cards by far. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I pulled that. It's actually, I've talked about that card specifically in my shorts. That I wanted that card in specific. So the fact we got it, I'm actually super happy with that. Shoot, that might be that might be a PC grade copy. I'm trying to do my first submission for grading soon. I've never graded anything. I'm trying to do my first submission for grading, and I'm only really grading stuff that is just like stuff that I'm like, this is for my PC. This is a card that I absolutely want. So on and so forth. That might be one of those that I get just for sick display purposes. Don card, ring that golden bell. I have a feeling that holds. I mean, it has a good amount of significance. Ring the bell. That's a pretty sweet Don card. Ooh. Sorry, there we go. Come on, zoom me in. Zoom me in. Firm Pin, Mont Black Noland, a now leader. I really wanted this card. No, it's not hollow or anything. The Altar leader would be freaking sick. Arlong, probably one of the sickest. Well, let's take this. Let's push this aside. Let's look at this card. I've pulled this on my shorts and I said it. And actually, if you get the pack that comes with the booster box, this is the one I wanted because it adds like a full art kind of view on it. But look how sick this card is with the waves and everything in the back. Like, man, that's one of the sickest cards. We still got 4 packs to go, guys. Honestly, can we get one more hit? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the pull rates. We got, what was that, like 2 or 3 alts? We got a leader alt. We got, yeah, we've gotten some pretty good pulls. I should probably do the whole, okay. I'm sure they have it somewhere online, probably Reddit. Oh, Reddit, where you can kind of see if you get this, then you can still get this, blah, 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 like average hits and stuff. Speaking of the devil, we got the other Brook card. Heck yeah. Yeah, Brook is an awesome character. Like I said, his old training arc was just him in a concert. Like, come on. Like, come on. How much better can it get than that? And that card, that alt art, is a beautiful representation of Brook and what he does for the crew, right? Nami. This is also a cool card. I love whenever they do something like this, docking, where they just throw everyone on there. Last pack magic. Come on. Can we get one more thing? I don't know. I think that might be asking for too much, honestly. I think that might be asking for too much. But we're gonna ask for it anyways. Laboon, Verona, Sai. Oh, Kaku. Guys, guys. Let's take a quick look at our pulls. Boom. We got Brooke. Really cool Don card. Rebecca. I'll tell you what. These secret rares or super rares, the art on these, oh man, they've taken it to a whole other level. And I love that they're doing that. For Celino, Anel, got them going. And then here goes our 2 alts. All right, so maybe that's about right? You get a leader, you get 2 alts, and maybe that's right. Not our all-time favorite. I mean, honestly, artistically and everything, this might be our all-time favorite, even though there's a lot. We want the Bow or the Luffy, but I would say that this might have got it for sure. As far as all-time favorite cards in the set. Bring it in, guys. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about this set? It's not everyone's favorite. I do think that this is a really good set for the actual state of the TCG. I think this is a really good player set. This is a really good set for TCG players. I think this is one of those sets, kind of like I don't play Pokemon TCG a ton, but I heard like Perfect Order. I do not like the set. I'll tell you that right now. I do not like Perfect Order, but I heard, from what I'm understanding, Perfect Order is a really good set for TCG players. It has really good cards for it. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this set overall? What's your chase? What have you guys pulled? If you guys have opened some of these, or even the random packs. It's crazy because I feel like on the random sleeve packs, I get some of my best hits ever. But yeah, let me know what you guys have. What have you guys pulled? How do you feel about this set? Leave that down low. And if you guys are excited to see, I got one more booster box that I'm opening. I also have a I got a bunch of stuff that I'm opening. If you guys want to catch that, remember we do shorts daily. I think Sunday's off. I'm not gonna say daily, but we do shorts damn near daily. We do booster boxes, whatever we get our hands on early, any of that. And we're trying to also, we have a series where we're trying to open every Elite Trainer box ever, and that's going on. So if you guys want to be aware and up to date on any of that stuff, please make sure you're followed. Hit the noti bell. And just leave a comment. Leave a comment. I love to see the comments. But like always, guys, peace.